Now, for Truth or Fake, Vedika Bahl is over by the big board. Vedika, good evening to you. We're staying with the war and uncertainty still surrounding the potential deployment of US ground forces. American reinforcements continue to arrive in the Middle East, and with that, a surge of misinformation from pro-Iran accounts claiming to show captured American troops. Tell us more.
That's right, Mark. The US has deployed thousands of troops to the Middle East as Donald Trump thinks about his next step on his war in Iran. And this is amid reports he is considering seizing Kharg Island, where Iran handles 90% of its oil exports. Now, over the last couple of days, pro-Iran accounts have been showing false images claiming to show US troops captured on Kharg Island. And this includes a list of names and faces said to be of Delta forces and a video in the style of an Arabic TV channel claiming to show a detained US Marine. Now, these have racked up widespread traction on social media. I saw these images circulate on X, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, and they gained millions of views and interactions. But I want to start by having a closer look at our photo here, of our little photo montage of these allegedly captured US troops. Now, as we can see, it claims to show the US Delta Force troops in the custody of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, but there's a lot of things wrong with this photo. If we have a closer look at the faces themselves, they all seem to be the same face superimposed over and over again, some of them just with a different skin colour. There is a lot of inconsistencies in terms of the backgrounds and the flags as well. Why is it that one soldier has an American flag in the background, the other has an Iranian flag? There's also no official source for this little montage. There's no official body that has relayed any information about it, nor have there been any reliable media reports about these alleged captures. So I would consider these to be fake and likely using AI-generated, likely AI-generated as well, because as you look there, if the faces are pretty much the same over and over again. So this one, definitely not legitimate or credible.
So you cleared up the photo. How about the video?
Well, the video, Mark, is a very interesting fabrication because it has been manipulated in order to appear real and credible in the style of, as I said, an Arabic language TV channel. Now, this was shared massively with the claim that US Marines had been captured on Kharg Island, which is the nerve center for Iran's oil exports, where Trump is reportedly contemplating a takeover. But if we go back to our video and have a look at it itself, now, the style of it, as I said, if we take a closer look at the headline, if you will, of the strap here, in red in Arabic. It reads, "The first moment of captured elite US soldiers by the Iranian army on Kharg Island." We can hear that voice over there in Arabic as well, which recounts the situation currently in the Middle East. And it presents to us this faceless soldier as a hostage giving his testimony on television. Now, the soldier's face has been blurred, but it has been blurred in order to spread misinformation, because this video has certainly been usurped from somewhere else. It is, in fact, nothing to do with the war in Iran. It is, in fact, a video dating back from 4 years ago, published on YouTube by a channel called Urban Valor in 2022. And in the caption, the soldier is very much named as US Special Forces Green Beret Matt Peck. Now, if we do a side-by-side so you can better see, it is certainly him. We can even see his cast on his arm that has been covered up conveniently by the strap, the logo on his T-shirt, and we can certainly see it is indeed this soldier who has had his face blurred from a video where he in fact shared memories of his time in the military. Now, going back to our video, if we take a look at the logo now, this logo has certainly been added as well for effect. If we look at this little red part here, now that is in fact the logo of Al Hadath, which is a Saudi state-owned media, but it has certainly been added there to make this video seem more credible, as if it is being relayed by a credible news source. But as we can see, there is nothing credible or legitimate about it.
Very clear. Now, this isn't the first time that reports of captured American soldiers have circulated, is it?
No, it isn't. Over the last few weeks of the war, there's been multiple images claiming to show detained US soldiers in Iran, including most recently these ones, which claim to show the Delta Force captured in Tehran. Now, these had a Google Synth ID present, a digital watermark. These were very much generated by artificial intelligence. But all of this misinformation in general likely stems from, in fact, a few weeks ago, when Ali Larijani, who was the Speaker of Iran's parliament, he was recently killed in an Israeli airstrike. Well, a few weeks ago, he claimed that US soldier had in fact been taken prisoner, and he accused Washington of covering it up and hiding it. Now, the US Central Command responded to Larijani directly. They said they dismissed these claims as lies and deceptions, but this is likely where all of this misinformation is stemming from. It's likely what all of these fabricated images that we've taken a look at, it's likely what these have all been built on in order to spread and share misinformation.